Alright guys, welcome to math. We're going to try something new today. I think you guys are going to like it. So we are going to be subtracting two-digit numbers again, but we're using a new strategy today. This is called an open number line. And so an open number line has no numbers on it. You guys are going to be drawing in or writing in the numbers today, okay? So you guys can see I have 60 take away 20. So we know with take away and minus, subtracting, whatever word you want to use, you know that the numbers are going to start getting smaller, right? With subtracting, we've talked all year about how we always start with the biggest number. So I know 60 is going to be the biggest number I'm working with, right? So I can put it towards the end because I know that that's really going to be one of the biggest numbers. And now today we are going to be counting by tens, but backwards, okay? So I'm subtracting 20. So that means I need to jump back 10 2 times. Watch what I do. So I'm gonna go back 10, because that's minus 10, and I end up at 50, right? Then I'll jump back another 10. I had to do it 2 times because it's 20, and I ended up at 40, okay? So my answer is going to be 40. So we started with the biggest number, and we jumped back 10 2 times because it was 20. Don't worry if you're a little confused. I have 3 more examples we're going to do, okay? I have a lot prepared just because I know that this is new and it might be a little bit confusing. So hopefully by the end, you guys will be like, oh, this is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So our next example, we'll just do 70 minus just 10, okay? So I'm gonna draw that open number line. We know 70 is gonna be my biggest number, so I'll put it over here at the end. And I'm gonna jump back minus 10, right? Well, 10 less than 70, if I'm counting backwards by tens, it's going to be 60, right? Because 60 is the one that comes right before 70. And I only needed to jump back 10. So my answer is going to be 60. Okay, let's try another. Okay, so 90 is the number we're starting with, right? So I put it over here at the end. And now I have to jump back 10. How many times? Stop and think. I have to jump back 10 3 times because 30 is 3 tens, right? So I'm gonna go minus 10 and I'll end up at 80. And then I'm gonna go minus 10 and I'm gonna end up back at 70. And now I'm gonna do my third minus 10 and I'll end up at 60. And because I jumped back my 3, which was all I had to do, my answer is 60. This is our last example. I made this one the hardest. I'm gonna put 80 all the way at the end, and now I'm gonna jump back 10. How many times am I going to jump back 10 this time? 5, right? Because 50 is 5 tens. So here we go. I'm gonna go minus 10, and I'll end up at 70. I'm gonna jump back 10, and I'll end up at 60. Ooh. All right, so I went 2. Need to keep going. I'm gonna jump back 10, and I'll end up at 50. Need to keep going. Jump back 10 more, and I end up at 40. And then I'm gonna jump back 10 more, and I end up at 30, right? So now let's take a look. I went back 1, 2, or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I jumped 5 times, and so my answer is 30. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Now, if you're struggling with figuring out what number would come before, let's say 70, okay, the easiest way, I think, is, okay, what's the number that comes before 7? It's 6, so it would be 60. What's the number that comes before 6? It's 5, so it would be 50. But if you're still struggling with that, you can use your 120 chart. Start with the 80 in this case. Okay, what's 10 less than 80? Well, what's the number above 80? It's 70, okay? What's the number above 70 if you can't think of what's 10 less than 70? It's the number right above it, it's 60. Okay, so if you need to use your 120 chart for that, you can go ahead and do that. That could be a big help. So, today, you are going to be on page 462 and 463. I'm going to show you what you're going to do. They started the first one for you. It says 30 minus 20, and they showed you the jumps and where they ended up. You just have to fill in the answer, okay? Then down here, you're going to go ahead, and it says 90 minus 50. You'll put your 90 at the end and jump back 5, right? Because it's 50, so you're gonna jump back 10 5 times. And then you'll go ahead and do the same on this page, okay? Everything that's on here is just like what we did today on the board. All right, you're gonna do great. I'll see you guys later.